Alright, what's going on, guys? It's GCP here, and in today's commentary, I want to talk about cheaters, hackers, and modders. Now, honestly, we have been seeing a huge problem in Modern Warfare's Warzone Battle Royale, especially with the amount of hacking that goes on, and I myself have personally experienced it in Ground War, which, by the way, I don't play very often, but I wanted to try it out because people were saying that Ground War was better than your traditional TDM 6v6. So I tried it out, and my experience was horrible because when I played on Anaya Palace, people were glitching up on top of the palace, and they were obviously exploiting the map that way and cheating. So that brings me to the commentary topic of cheating, hacking, and modding, and how it's a huge problem in gaming in general. It's not just Call of Duty, but it's a problem in gaming. And to me, I just personally don't understand it. Now, for the sole aspect of modding to be able to have fun in maybe like a custom game or a lobby where you and your friends can go into and mess around with some of the settings, that way maybe you want to fly around, maybe you want to exploit the map, go outside of it and do something like that. Okay, that's fine. That's just for recreational purposes, really. But if you're going into a matchmaking lobby, a public match where it is actually competitive, or maybe even ranked for that matter, which is even worse than just a casual lobby or a quick play lobby pub, and you're cheating to be able to do better, to have aimbot, to have an unfair advantage. I mean, really, you have to think to yourself, these people are straight up losers. I mean, honestly, you have to re-evaluate your life if you're doing that, because really, there is no skill involved for the people who are cheating. I mean, honestly, it is the stupidest thing that I could think of. It has no other purpose than to make other people's lives miserable when all they want to do is hop onto a game, relax, have some fun, have some entertainment, pastime. It's a leisure. That's what video games are supposed to be, unless you're in the competitive scene or you're a pro player, right? But the majority of people who come online because they want to have a good time. And obviously there are some of us who are a little more competitive, who care about arcades, who care about, win-loss ratio, who just care about doing well in the game. And you can't really blame those people for wanting to do well. I mean, I don't know if there are people out there who hop into a multiplayer game, especially, and, have the intention of losing that game, right? Everybody wants to win. And then this other term, try hard, which is kind of funny to me, but it is a real thing. And it was thrown around to me like the other day when I was talking about how me and the Dynamite were in a game and we were trying to win that game because it was just me and him versus a full party. And the other guy with the full party was saying, "Oh, why are you trying so hard? Why are you trying so hard?" I'm like, dude, the objective of the match is to try to win the game, right? And you're going to try to do everything that you can to be able to come out on top. You're going to try to do everything in your power to try to play the objective or try to win. I mean, that's what you want to do. I mean, you're not just going to sit there or stand there and wait for somebody to just shoot you. You want to be AFK? Like, what do you want me to do? You want me to just lay down prone and wait for you to kill me? I mean, like, it doesn't make any sense. In order for you to compete in this game, there are certain advantages that you take or certain settings that you put on to the game, like for example sound settings to have a clear advantage, maybe use an elite controller like I do to have that paddle advantage, to be able to drop shot, to be able to slide, some of these things that are not considered cheating but give you an advantage that anybody can go out there and get. And by the way, there are people who can go out there and get different types of mods or scripts and different other things, lag switches, using a zim, all these stuff they can use, but those are actually considered cheating. So that type of stuff I don't fly with. That stuff does not fly with me, man. Like, that honestly doesn't sit well with me, and it shouldn't with anyone out there. There's just no excuse for that. Is it a huge problem in gaming? I haven't seen personally a whole lot of it going on, but it can turn out to be that way. And if it does happen to you, if you've been killed by people who are using these type of mods or hacks, having an unfair advantage on people who don't have these exploits, it's super unfair and it is frustrating for the players who are playing fair and square. So I think it's something that definitely needs to be discouraged. A lot more of us need to discourage this, for those of us, especially with a voice here on YouTube or Twitch, who are bigger YouTubers as well, bigger, streamers who have more of a bigger platform, need to come out against this stuff and discourage it. I mean, it's a prevalent issue in Warzone. I've seen many clips of people underneath the map who are shooting at people on top, making them lose. It's really, really a problem. And honestly, it's just not cool. It's really, really not cool. If you're doing this to have that unfair advantage over somebody who doesn't have that advantage like you're basically cheating. Like, you're a loser. You're a straight up loser. You need to reevaluate your life. And there's I don't see the fun in it. I mean, how is it fun? Let's say, for example, if you have auto aim on, or you have aimbot on, you have God mode on, where the other player is helpless and you're just invincible. Like, is that fun? Where's the competition in that? Where you're just constantly killing other people. Maybe you're doing it as a troll, just to troll other people. But still, how sadistic is that? Like, how sick is that you have to, in order for you to have fun in a game, you're hacking the game. You're cheating in a game to have an unfair advantage. I mean, a lot of people that I have seen that use hacks are horrible. Like, they're horrible at the game. That's why they have to resort to some of this stuff. Now, are there players who are actually decent at the game? Maybe they're popular streamers, maybe they're popular YouTubers who want to get that little advantage, that unfair advantage, to be able to, pull off these crazy nukes, maybe get crazy gameplays all the time. It's possible. I mean, I haven't personally seen it, but I know a lot of you guys have. And it's something that a lot of people out there do, And honestly, I don't agree with it. I don't know if there's a lot of people out there who agree with it. But to me, I find no enjoyment in that. I find like I can't respect that person for having that unfair advantage. Like, it's like, what is that supposed to impress me? What would impress me is your raw skill. Your raw skill on the sticks without that unfair advantage. Like, honestly, like if I were to go into a lobby and I'm looking at these players who are dropping, insane KDs or insane scores, and they're having to resort to cheats, it's like, wow, dude, like, really? That's impressive? Like, honestly, at this point in time, anyways, nobody really cares about the gameplay. I mean, the pub stomping, phenomenon was dead a long time ago. Now, a lot of people out there don't care so much for the gameplay. A lot more people out there care for the commentary, the message, the topic, the entertainment, the editing. All that stuff matters more now than ever. And I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that people don't pay so much attention to the gameplay as they once did. Remember, back in the day, there were players, there were YouTube channels that were just pub stompers, and all they did was they posted gameplays, no commentary, and just had music in the background. Like the Sandy Ravages, all those players who were really, really good, all they did was post gameplays, insane gameplays, of them beasting, poning, pub stomping. Back in the day. Nowadays, people like myself, although I still enjoy gameplay, I really do. I love that. I think that's a treat. If somebody has great commentary, great editing, and the video quality is really, really good, and on top of it, if they have great gameplay, like, I think that encompasses the whole entertainment factor of that video. I think that's a very well done video. But even if their gameplay is not really that great, if their commentary is great, if the message is great, then I'm okay with that too. But if they have a great gameplay along with it, then that's just the cherry on top for me. But anyways, this whole cheating aspect of what people do to get notoriety, to get fame, and to be able to, brag, it's something not to be proud of. I mean, honestly, there's no respect for those type of players who do that. But anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. What do you guys think? If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And also don't forget to hit the bell to be notified whenever I upload. And with that being said, this is GCP signing off.